there's improprieties coming from all directions in the process of trying to reproduce death. I think our modern age is characterized by terrorism, and not even the fun kind, but if they aren't people, it's not morality. So I can kill someone, but if they're not a person, honestly, what route you take doesn't quite matter. What route you take doesn't quite matter. It's all about your subsistence and not about existing in yourself per se, but more about existing between yourself and the world. That's what I say it is. And whatever someone says it will be always is some case of alignment. It's how you can universalize shit. How you can universalize shit is, how you can simply say something and not have to assay the object for its literary counterparts, right? And that thing, how you can say something and immediately make that a reality, how you can do that, that is also how you can do whatever. Now, doing whatever, that's not really important. That's kind of the Hallmark card, the Universal Studios idea of setting anything. There's a setting for anything. All the canonical works, they are inspired by fantastical events. Fantastic. You gotta see it, everybody. They go back in time. Oh. How quaint. But the reality is that the events don't really have much to do with anything. That's where you get the mundanity of so much work. And it's not bad mundanity. It's the exact parallel of, the art being used to elevate stuff. Well, that art, elevating stuff, the camera lens, doing whatever the fuck it wants, because it was told to do that, to heighten a scene, to broaden the expanse of cinematic language. Cinematic language, they say. I wonder who speaks that. Do they speak that in Somalia? Really? Rather than from the perspective of the event, which is what so many movies do. And that's cause for relaxation, the perspective of event. That's not apocalyptic. Apocalypse, even, is what puts to sleep the soul, And people, I guess, aren't comfortable with that. They're comfortable with it in their own beds, but not at the movie theater. And that's why they go to the movie theater, to fall asleep. Now, really, the lens capturing everything is not the problem we're talking about here. It's not about the lens of yourself, okay? It's more about what is being caught. And this is where thematics come in. Thematics are just kind of center points. This mundanity, surprisingly, isn't for relaxation. This mundanity, instead... Wait, why were we talking about this again? I'm fucking freezing. You were talking about normality, theatricality, all these alities, and I really have an ailment. How about that ality? How about that arity of this operation? This operation has too many guests in it. Why does it have so many guests? Okay, so what exactly I'm talking about, and I'm very sorry that you're cold, which that's just a bugger of a state. It's not the biggest tragedy to be buried alive, because that has no zig and pop to it. It has no zig and pop. What does, however, have zig and pop? It's not the state itself and the tunneling into that state. Rather, it is ding, 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 ding. You heard it right here. You're gonna get the prize from the Guest is Right. You're gonna get the prize from the Guest is Right, the famous game show on television. Exactly. MacGuffins. MacGuffins are the most fascinating things in reality. We care about objects. We don't care about perpetuation, and that's good, because objects are the only version of immortality that could exist theoretically or in reality. Objects, we die every day. We were born dead. Not really. Whatever you are just finding tragedy in yourself of, or just kind of putting in the concert of human theater, right? That isn't quite the matter in question. Now, like, you could fucking say even that, I don't know, my ears are fucking freezing. You could say that. But this isn't a discursive explanatory frame of my personal situation. This is an explanation of situations. What is a situation? A situation isn't an instantiation. A situation is a getting situated. It is drama. You don't care that a thing has happened. You care about how the thing has happened. And that's where they say the same dramas happen all the time. That's just lazy. It's not dramatic. Dramatic is when something happens unexpectedly. And to happen unexpectedly, you see, something to happen unexpectedly, something has to blow up. There has to be some inception thing. And that's cool. What happens is cool because it happened not according to a process. It happened according to an emergence, not according to the way things were set up. Not to the way things were set up. Now, all the modern world is mostly set up. And this gives you a fascinating frame of something where things are always saying they're happening. Very fascinating, in fact. But the axle of the situation is, if you're going to be like saying, I'm going to do things, you're not going to do things. But if you say and act as if, like, I have no inherency whatsoever, that's where you get more things done. You get more things done acting as if you're in the wrong rather than in the right. So this is essentially where I disagree with anything whatsoever, because it's all wrong, and I'm the only one who can be right.